Yo, what's up? This is Mr. McGee, aka Boopy, aka Born Rich, and you are listening to the Born Rich Club podcast. Make sure you go over to YouTube and support us on the YouTube platform. Just search Born Rich Club podcast, give us a like, share, and don't forget to subscribe. And guys, without further ado, enjoy.
Hey, yo, what's up, man? This your boy, Lano XL, Mr. 18 Pockets.
And yo, what's up, family? This your boy, Mr. McGee, aka Boopy, aka Born Rich and Lano.
What up, though?
How you feeling, big bro?
Man, I feel good. Listen, man, let me tell you how good I feel, right? So, a lot of time when, like, New Year's start coming around, man, sometimes, like, you can catch a messed up patch a little bit, you know. But when the new year come, you thinking in your head that it's about to be a new beginnings, but shit, just don't be new. You know what I'm saying? You still be having old problems.
Yeah.
I like to say I ain't got no problem from last year.
Okay.
My new year has started off terrific, but the reason that it started off terrific is because I've been telling myself every damn day when I wake up, I'm about to have a good day.
Okay. All right. Positive aspirations every day.
Yeah. I block you because you negative. You
That's
know.
the first thing you got to do.
First thing you ask me about some bullshit. And
I come to mess up your day early in the morning.
Tonyo told me that. He said, man, boo, we want to fuck your day up, bro.
Yeah, man. That's what I'm out here to do, man. But I hope y'all...
What? Yeah. I'm out here to fuck your day up.
That's what I'm out here to do. Well, man, I hope y'all excited for this episode because I am, man.
For sure.
We got definitely got a special guest here today, man. We got a entrepreneur, serial entrepreneur.
Yeah, that's dope.
Yeah, we got a businessman.
No
you
sleep
know what I
like
mean?
that.
Yes, sir. A man who got his hands in many different pots, and today we here to break it all down for y'all, and we're gonna get to know this brother, and we also gonna tell the people how we can support this brother.
Most definitely.
It's imperative that we support this brother and everything he got going on, because when he shines, we shine. You know what I mean?
Most definitely.
Yes, we got our brother, my brother, your brother, Carlos Partee in the building.
What's up, y'all?
What up, dog?
How you feeling, Los?
We gonna get some hand claps soon, bro. We think we need some hand claps. I think
we'll talk about it.
Nah, we got it. We good. Nah, I'm good, y'all. I appreciate y'all having me on.
For sure.
Man, it's our pleasure to have you on, man. We know you got a lot of good shit going on in the community, in the
Most
city.
Definitely.
And we definitely want to be a part of it. You know what I mean? We weren't finna miss our chance at history. You know what I mean?
Yeah, because that's what we call this, man. Listen, I told you this off camera. I say it again on camera. And I said to our many viewers and listeners that we have, it's an honor to have a stand-up guy like you, somebody who looks like us, who represent us in these communities, just being an elite person that you are, from entrepreneurship, from DJing, radio personality, brand developer. I can go on and on and on the things that you do for this city, the impact that you have on these communities, bro. I do want to tell you from the behalf of the Born Rich Club, man, we thank you for what you're doing, man.
I appreciate it.
Good shit. I appreciate y'all, man. I appreciate what y'all doing as well, bro.
Let's go.
I appreciate it.
That's what we doing, man. We trying to share stories from our city, put them on a platform, and help us grow together, bro. That's what we doing, man. We're not doing this for us. This is not for us here. This is for the city of Nashville to have stories, to be able to tell their story to a mass audience. Yeah. That's what our plan is, man. That's what we trying to do, bro.
That's a fact, man. So we'll get right into it, Los.
Let's go.
Were you born and raised in Nashville?
Yeah, born and raised, man.
What side?
Man, I'm from outside.
Okay, there you go.
I'm from out north, though, for sure.
Oh, okay. That's what's up, man.
Yeah.
Historic.
Yes,
North Nashville.
absolutely.
Yeah, North
absolutely.
Nashville.
What high school you went to?
I went to East.
East.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah,
All right.
East
All
side,
right.
yeah.
No, I lived out north, went out east. How does that happen?
Man, that's when you be putting different names on it.
Definitely. Did you play sports?
Yeah, I played sports. I played ball, so I'm gonna give.
Tell us the truth, man.
I got you. All right. So I went to Hood Jackson. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Montessori school. So from there, 5th grade, I went to Margaret Allen. That's when first year Margaret Allen was open. And then from there, they did like a little merge or a transfer type thing. We went to East Middle. And then from there on, went to East. I went to BA for like a semester. I went to Cane Ridge for like a semester, and then I came back to East.
Okay, so, you jumping around.
All because of basketball?
Yeah.
So you was that good?
Man, I was okay,
Yeah.
man. I was okay. I just
humble.
was
I see what you said. You trying to be humble.
trying to do too much, man. Just wasn't focused. Really, basketball wasn't the focus. You
know
what I'm
Okay.
saying?
But basketball is what got you in them doors because a lot. It ain't too many North Nashville brothers going to Brentwood Academy.
No, most definitely.
So you gotta.
I remember when you tried. You know what I'm saying?
You better
They're not.
Yeah,
I remember
you
that.
better know how to shoot a ball, run a ball, or something to get it Brentwood Academy.
Hey, bro, you got that sound, bro. You got to do what? You got to run with
what he say? Dribble out this motherfucker.
Yeah.
Right? Yeah,
you got to rap or dribble out this motherfucker. That's crazy, bro.
Hey, nah, but man, so did you go to college at all?
Man, I went to MTSU.
Okay.
And then I went to Nashville State as well. I was supposed to go some other schools and stuff like that, but it just didn't work out in the trajectory, like I said, but yeah.
Shit, man, but I see, man. So not going to, so you saying like graduated high school, but not going further in the college situation and stuff like that. So talk about after high school. What you started doing after high school?
Man, really, from high school, I was already in entrepreneurship. So I was already kind of, an entrepreneur. So by the time I got out of college, or just really during college, I was already kind of thinking about my next plan. So I started a clothing brand during this time and was just hustling. Just
yeah,
trying to make it work.
What made you want to be an entrepreneur so young though?
Man, I just told the story. This the story right here.
Okay.
For sure. 8 years old, I used to work in a nightclub.
8 years old,
sounds illegal.
Yeah, very illegal.
Sounds illegal, but
illegal.
let's go.
Yeah. So my great uncle and my great aunt, they owned a nightclub out north. It was called the Beer Garden, the community center.
Okay.
And so y'all remember the jumbo pickles? You remember the little 10-cent bag of chips, the cracker?
I remember all that. Yeah.
You know, all that. So I'm bringing it to the tables. I'm getting the quarter, going and putting it in the jukebox, all that.
Mm-hmm.
Literally, this young, you know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Very illegal. Very
illegal.
But, that was my first taste of entrepreneurship and community, but I really didn't understand it at the time because I just thought it was just my uncles and them, my uncle and them having a good time house, you know what I'm saying? This building club that was popping like every night. I could see it from my bedroom, you know what I'm saying? Type.
You figured a way to get some money.
Yeah, just being in there, it was one of them things where it's during the day I'm there, at night, it's a cutoff time, you gotta go.
Yeah.
And so like I really figured it out probably about 13, 14. My great uncle seen me like hanging out on the corner in front of the neighborhood store. So he like, man, hop in the car with me. I want to show you some stuff.
Mm-hmm.
So we ride around the neighborhood and he's showing me these houses, these properties that he owned.
Mm-hmm.
And he just like, man, like, this is it. Like, right then it kind of clicked to where it's like, you know what I'm saying, entrepreneurship is what I need to be doing. And so it's like, from the here on out, you know what I'm saying, it's like I learned a lot of lessons from them, watching them in the hood create these businesses and work with, you know what I'm saying, people in the neighborhood. So it was the same places we was hanging and standing in front of. He owned them and we never knew.
Dang.
I feel you. So you cut from that cloth of go-getters and hustlers and entrepreneurs.
Most definitely.
There you go. The apple don't fall too far, man.
Nah, it
I
don't.
love that.
Especially when you seeing somebody who are already into entrepreneurship.
Yeah, most definitely.
And they showing you properties, or they showing you things to take your mind, because we can easily, our community, people that look like us can easily get off sidetracked and look at things that doesn't value us, but we thinking that it helps us. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, even piggybacking off what Lano said, man, what kept you from not, especially high school years, early college years, what stopped you from not turning to the streets, bro?
Man, streets, man. You're gonna always be on the street.
Yeah.
So it's like, you're gonna always be connected and intertwined in it.
Mm-hmm.
Man, honestly, just I won't say 1 foot in, 1 foot out. It was more so just being able to toe the line. It's like seeing friends, you know what I'm saying, I grew up with, end up going to prison, jail, you know what I'm saying, get killed, whatever, you know what I'm saying. It kind of made me like, man, I can do the same thing as far as like, man, what I really started in high school and like middle school, I started selling fake tennis shoes.
Okay.
There
so
you go.
Like I was selling fake Jordans, fake Air Forces. Like I don't really tell this story because this
No, but it's
bad.
not.
It's like it's gonna come full.
I sold them too.
It's gonna come full circle.
So
you know what I'm saying? We get that Nike deal.
Yeah.
You know what I'm
There
saying? We
you
get
go.
a designer's tennis shoe. But like, man, around the time in high school, like I said, I had a clothing business. I was doing a lot of different things, but I had came up on a plug for tennis shoes.
Yeah.
Like straight out of Atlanta. And so like I was selling the tennis shoes. I was selling them in school to the teachers, to the janitors.
Yeah,
like,
hell
you know,
yeah.
and that was like really like the continuation of entrepreneurship and kind of learning.
Yeah, because you
and
like,
giving
damn, I can. This happening, right?
Yeah,
like this
yeah,
happening right
yeah,
here. This
yeah.
ain't just me selling shoes. Now I'm selling shoes, and I'm not just selling shoes to kids anymore. I'm selling shoes to adults, and it's in demand too, ain't it?
Yeah.
They looking for
they
you.
look now.
Well, no
Seriously,
way.
when the next one gonna come? Like seriously, them look just like the one. You know, like it's the mouthpiece. It was the face card part, and so like
Facts.
from there, I actually got a job with Foot Locker because they basically bumped down on me. It was like, man, you've been selling these fake tennis shoes. Like, why don't you come and work for us, like, and sell real tennis shoes? I probably should have kept selling fake tennis shoes. That way, I would have made more money. With it.
Yeah.
I think everything.
Foot Locker called you like that?
Man, I was in the mall with my grandmama one day.
Uh-huh.
And they literally stopped me, like, as I'm walking. You know what I'm saying? I'll sell the fake tennis shoes and go buy me some real ones.
Yeah, off the top.
I'm literally in the mall walking. They stopped me and they like, hey, you come here. Like, you the little dude that's been selling the tennis shoes.
Damn.
So, like, man, it's a story because I was 14 years old. And so, like, this is the first time, like, you know what I'm saying, they was hiring. Like, they got a law where it's like they hire at 14.
Mm-hmm.
Gotcha.
And so, like, man, that was just kind of like.
Damn, you popping though.
Yeah, that was fire.
Yeah, I would have been like, nephew.
Yeah, they recruited
You on fire.
They recruited you.
Fuck you, we don't need Foot Locker.
A young Dapper Dan. Like, hey man, we finna give you a deal.
Yeah.
You selling it anyway. I like that. So so you said like college age you had the clothing line? Was that was college age. I mean, what happened with that?
Man, I had a brand called Connoisseur Fashion.
Mm-hmm.
And so like with Connoisseur Fashion, I was it was more so like a high end streetwear brand.
Cool.
Yeah, so I collaborated with a few people, some folks from Fish and one of my cousins actually, and we just trying to figure it out.
Yeah.
We did some fashion shows, went on tour with the clothing brand.
Okay.
Like you know, got it to a few celebrities and stuff like that. But it was just like one of the first ins and outs of like fashion, and then I think you know, as the college years age. I was still like dibbling, dabbling in music and like working with some people and just kind of trying to figure out what. You know what I'm saying,
what you're saying.
It was gonna go. So it was just really having my hands in so many different areas. But at the time, I was more so supporting everybody else versus you know what I'm saying, putting forth what I had.
Yeah,
going on,
I want to say so. Having that mind frame at 14 and being 31 now, right?
Yeah.
Being into the entrepreneurship, like just being an entrepreneur.
Yeah.
Dude, that's a long time. Give me 3 things you learned from then to now. That's very important for somebody else that's trying to be an entrepreneur.
Yeah. Man, that paperwork, you gotta have that paperwork.
That's my homie.
Business.
My homie don't play about that paperwork.
You gotta have it, man. Man, I done lost so many deals or done some bad deals or like, man, make sure you got it, man. You end up on the wrong side of the fence.
So paperwork is one of them.
Yeah, and
it's
when I say
important.
paperwork, you know what I'm saying? I'm talking about the legalese. I need you to make sure you got your contracts together. I need you to make sure like your trademarks, copyrights, like. Man, I done been in a lawsuit battle with a university before just based on like not understanding, you know what I'm saying, what I was doing. So yeah, you know what I'm saying? I definitely say paperwork. I say you gotta believe in yourself. If you don't believe in yourself, ain't nobody else gonna believe in you. That's one thing I had to learn for sure. It's like that's why somebody just asked me another question on the podcast. It was like, man, what would you ask yourself? And I would be like, what took you so long to figure out that you had, you know what I'm saying, had what you needed to do? So I think believing in yourself is one of the biggest things, man. When it comes to like entrepreneurship, it's gonna be hard. You gotta believe in yourself. If nobody else do, it ain't gonna work. You know what I mean?
No, you most definitely correct on that, man.
Then I think like the third one that I learned, man, I done learned so many different lessons, but the face card part is just like, man, having a good face card out here, your business, your name, your name is everything. Your name, your face, everything. Like I ain't got so many rooms just based on a brand or a friend or just doing favors or just, you know what I'm saying, just being the fly on the wall and, you know what I'm saying, making sure you do good business, you know what I'm saying, square business, because, man, at the end of the day, you're going to run into some people that don't, but as long as you continue to do, you know what I'm saying, good business.
That's me right there. I believe in that. Yeah, I believe in that, man.
Well, Lano, I mean, if you believe in that, Lano, give the people one thing you would say about doing good business, man. I know you believe in that.
And I'm going to piggyback. Because you said, listen, man, you said a lot of key things, man. The face card for me is one of them. But if I can just add another one, it may be just money, business, right? You know what I'm saying? Just make sure it's correct.
Yeah.
Don't lowball nobody. You might can make more if you be a little selfish, but what's the reason of being selfish for? It's gonna come back for you. If you do good business, the business is gonna be good to you. I grew up with that mind frame, even when I was in illegal activities, not anymore, but even when I was in illegal activities, all the way up until what me and my best friend doing now. We don't have to, we always say we're not gonna break up over money. Because we're gonna make sure the business is correct, and that goes back and like I said, piggyback out the paperwork. You know, just on anything that we doing. I feel like the business part, because it's gonna be tough conversations that you gotta have, but it needs to be correct and it needs to be right. And I think everybody at the table needs to know what's going on in business. That's one of my things, man.
And I heard you say earlier, Los, that you was doing music. Like when was you doing music and how did you get into music?
He finna try to rap. Huh?
Man, I already know. You been asking me for some beats.
Nah, he finna rap. Yep. He sure is. That was, he love when somebody know how to rap.
And a couple little spins.
How you know you go
on 91.1.
Come on, man. Most definitely. Most definitely. My grandfather, he was a disc jockey on WVOL, and so like, man, it's like another. Man, just another side of the family as far as like it was, you know, something that kind of like I wanted to do as a kid.
Yeah.
And when I was younger, man, just y'all know Raw Tunes, messing with Raw Tunes.
We fuck with Raw Tunes for sure.
Going to Sensations, DJing after hours. Like, man, just in high school, just messing around with the turntables. Just like it's just always been just a passion or something I like enjoy, you know what I mean?
Which one you do first, rap or did you start DJing first? Because you a rapper too, right?
Nah, I don't rap.
But you don't want to rap?
I mean,
you know why I say that? Because, man, we all don't want to
we
rap. All
don't
done tried to rap, wrote to rap.
I done, man, one of my partners, he used to rap, Nick Neasy. And so, like, he an engineer now for NBM Studios. So, but honestly, you know what I'm saying? I was running around with him, helping him with his, like, his stuff when I was in high school, and so like that was cool just to kind of learn the ins and outs. We didn't really too much know what we was doing then, but it was like we were moving, and so it was like it felt good. So it's like to kind of learn. It's just the same thing as like when I was a kid, 8 years old, learning some of the things that I may have not understood, and then later on in life you can use them. So even when I got into like college, I was working with like some artists from like Black City, and just kind of just being around and you know what I'm saying, helping people in their career.
Because in my era, when you was a DJ and you were popping, you started rapping, right?
Yeah,
like,
like definitely. You ended up. I mean, you gonna have to come out and MC anyway. The crowd anyway, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, because that's what you doing anyway. Man, you be DJing some nice places too, man. God dang. Talk about that, man. Let's get into that right quick, man. Is DJ like? Is that your passion? Is something?
Yeah, it's my passion for sure. I enjoy it more than.
Is that your baby?
Yeah. I mean, it's one of them for sure. Yeah,
it's one of them for sure. I got 10 of them.
Yeah. Nah. I'm trying to hold off on the babies, man. I don't need that many babies.
Oh no, okay.
Too many eyes in the fire. And I think that's what DJing made me realize though. Is like I was doing it when I was younger, and I just kind of slacked off on it because I had to worry about more so like my business and try and figure out how to like make money. And so like at the time I would just kind of put that to the side, and now that I'm getting older, I was just like, man, this is something I really enjoy.
He said now he's getting older.
You know what I'm saying? I mean, for real, it's just something I enjoy, bro. So it's like, let me bring this back into the fold. I'm good at it, but let me, you know what I'm saying, figure out how to work it from this angle.
Man. I see. I got one more question, but yeah, most definitely, when I be looking at the places that you DJ, I'm like, damn, nice places, man.
It's been cool. It's been cool.
Let me ask you this right quick, just on the music side, since you work with artists, like you said, like Black City and stuff like that, let me ask you this. Do you think an artist that's coming out, do you think that he needs to be attached with a DJ?
Man, that's a good question. That's a real good question, man. So Lately, we've been working. I've been working with like artists like B King. I did some stuff with C Blue. I got some stuff with Quiz, Ron Obasi.
I like Quiz.
Yeah, Quiz hard.
Hey,
Quiz
man,
hard.
I'm gonna get Quiz up here on this show, man. Quiz, let me tell you, coming, bro.
You need to.
Him and Tim Gent.
Tim Gent dope too.
Yeah,
man. It's a lot of artists, man. A lot of them just like friends, just from being in the scene. But I definitely think having some type of DJ in your ear can definitely help you kind of go and progress, because like what I'm learning and what I see like in working with artists, like we got a studio, so it's like seeing people come into the studio space and like work, and some of them be like, I don't want to work with everybody. I don't want everybody's opinion. Then the ones that do want to work with you, the biggest artists want to understand and see other people's opinion and see, you know what I'm saying, what you think and what's your aspect on it, versus kind of keeping it minuscule and boxed into what, you know, everybody feel like somebody trying to steal or
yeah.
I'm sorry though.
You know what I'm saying? But it's like, man, yeah, you need somebody in your ear. I feel like, you know, and you need some people that kind of that surround you and be like, nah, that's the one right there. Or like, we feeling this one, we feeling that one. Because at the end of the day, you the only person gonna be listening to it if you, you know what I'm saying, you put it out there and you the only person that like it.
Because music is hard, bro.
Yeah.
Music is hard. Music is hard. Music is not something that I look at people. They don't take music seriously. I feel like.
Yeah.
Because you got to take it serious, man. If you want to, it's not a freestyle.
Yeah.
It's not a walk in.
It's a job. It's just the same as just a bit. I mean, it's a job, man. What I'm seeing, honestly, man, it's like we got NBM Studio, and so like what I'm really seeing is like, it's a business every day. Everything is a business. Like everything in between, like from the engineer to the recording to the software to the, you know what I'm saying, the podcast space, to like, it's so many different layers, you know what I'm saying? You need your splits. You need people around you that's gonna make sure you making good music. But like, man, at the end of the day, it's a business at the end of the day.
So don't come unprepared.
Don't come unprepared.
Yeah. Just don't come unprepared.
Nah, don't waste your studio time, man. Nah. You can't. You can't. Now, so are you DJing? Because I know you on the radio now.
Yeah, most definitely.
91.1 FM every Thursday.
Every Thursday.
What time?
7, man, 6 to 7 p.m. 91.1 FM.
I mean, what are you doing? You the DJ up there?
Man, so
personality?
Radio personality. We get the we program the music. We do all that. But radio personality. It's done. I mean, it ain't switch lanes. It's the same thing, because we, being able to kind of play the music, whatever we want. So if you want to bring your music up there.
Yeah, I see. Yeah, most definitely.
Radio, we playing.
I seen Lido up there.
Artists. Yeah, most definitely. We bringing guests on. So it's just another platform. Basically, they wanted to take our Twitter, our Instagram, and combine it into radio format.
Okay.
Be able to kind of give you the same platform that you see on like Twitter, Instagram, Facebook. The commentary that we have on there, basically taking it on air and being able to kind of broadcast it over, Tennessee.
How is it working on radio?
Man, radio different, bro.
Most
it's
definitely
different.
is. We was at 101. Listen, bro, we was at 101. Those brothers reached out to us. Let us co-host a day with Joe Major.
That's dope.
Very, very different from what we do.
Yeah.
Right? I was like, damn, hold on, man. You know what I'm saying? I like podcasting a little bit.
Yeah.
But radio, I love radio. Listen, they're going to give me a job. Y'all already know what's
most
up.
Definitely. Most definitely. Nah, I was sitting there thinking, I was like, I'm going to have to bring y'all on, man. Get y'all on there.
Well, most definitely, radio is totally different. So how is, like, you describe it. Like, what do you feel about radio?
Man, it's I don't want to say calculated. It's very precise.
Yeah.
You gotta be accurate on that. We like, maybe I keep saying we about 20 episodes in. I think we're about 20 episodes in, and like, man, it's different. It's like each time we get better. Each time, you got to be prepared. You got to have your set list. You need to know what you're talking about. Like, you got these certain segments. You talking on radio. You can't cuss. You know what I'm saying? It's just,
a lot of stipulations.
A lot of stipulations.
It's really organized. That's what I noticed. Like, okay, this is organized. Like, you on time. You got, hey, man, we got 2 minutes here.
You do not want to mess up with them sponsors, or you don't want to mess up with the the overhead or whoever. What is
the
the
program?
FCC?
The FCC. I got you. I got
you.
you.
Don't want to mess up.
I got you. Now, you did say they could bring. You were saying like local artists, they can bring the edited version to you.
Not the cuss word, right?
You can email it to us.
Yeah, there we go. Because you said bring it down, and I'm like, man, you finna these niggas.
Me?
Yeah.
They gonna say, man, I thought you was the podcast dude. I'm like, well, man, I rap to it a little bit. I ain't want to tell you.
Slide.
You know, we fuck with each other.
So what's the email address to that?
Man,
Los?
Cashville, etc. Same as our IG. Just send it at Gmail. Yep. Send some music, man. Radio edited music, man. Please send edited music. We can't afford. Yeah, just
that's
send
taking your shit serious.
Take it serious. No, seriously, man.
That's taking it serious.
That's for real, man. It's the biggest artists. Like, man, everybody need radio edited music. I don't care if
for
you
sure.
feel like it's, you know what I'm saying, it's too gutter for TV. Man, you trying to get on TV. You need
for sure, man.
Edit.
For sure. I believe in it. And I like what you said, just the prepared part. Listen, when we started this, man, I thought I was Jay-Z, bro. I thought I can come and freestyle this shit, bro. And let me tell you something, man. Being a horrible interviewer smacked me right in my damn face, bro, because I didn't know none of the shit I'm talking about. You know what I'm saying? But in the encouragement of my brother, man, we sat down. He was like, all right, look, bro, you from the street. We're going to change that, bro. We're going to study. Yep. We're going to be prepared. And me being prepared put me into a podcast personality. Yep. So that's I understand what you're saying, man. You got to be prepared, man.
Got to.
And I heard you speak earlier about the studio.
Yeah.
Tell us about that NBM, right?
Yeah.
Tell me about that space, man.
I think you trying to come out retirement.
It ain't even that. You know, we trying to get a free podcast. Never mind. Tell the people about
free right here, man.
I ain't gonna do. You know, I wouldn't do Taylor like that. That's my guy.
Nah, we love Taylor.
But yeah, man. Tell us about NBM Studios, man.
Yeah, most definitely. So NBM Studio, man. We been open about 2 years now. So basically, just a recording podcast studio in the heart of East Nashville, about 10 minutes away from downtown.
Okay, is it just a podcast?
Nah, we're recording in podcast.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So it's been a dope series, man. We've been doing some really cool stuff out of there. We Lido recorded his last album out of there.
Yeah, I saw some footage of that.
I did too. Yeah, I most definitely did.
We got some really dope podcasts that's coming out of the space. We got pretty much everything that you need state of the art. We're just, trying to build a space.
Y'all network game crazy
culture,
then.
You know what I'm saying?
Y'all network game crazy.
Appreciate it.
Now I gotta ask you this, Lo. So I saw something on the internet. You was, I wouldn't say threatening, but like saying you was gonna close it down.
Oh yeah, I saw that, man. Yeah, let's talk about that, man.
What was going on?
Jay-Z would say he was gonna retire.
Yeah,
what you talking about?
What was going on, bro?
So 2024, I shut down 2. I had 3 spaces, 3 locations, 3 brick and mortar. So I had the Cashville store, and then we had the Black Market retail store, and then we had the studio.
Mm-hmm.
And so, like, man, I had 3 spaces in my rent, so I'm paying full rent.
Yeah.
And $10,000 a month, damn near trying to pay. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And so, like, that was hard, bro. So I had Cashville probably like 2.5 years. And then the retail store is probably like 6 or 7 months. So I closed both of them, shut both of them down. Mm-hmm. And then the studio was just kind of like trying to hang on the limb in a sense. Because it's like, I mean, you got to think about it. We in Nashville, this Music City. It's like we every day we're like a new artist is popping up.
Yeah,
or
for
like
sure.
somebody looking for a studio,
Yeah.
So it's like catering to what we already have. But it's a lot of spaces that not necessarily letting us in.
Yeah, most definitely.
We can't afford it. You know what I mean?
Yeah, very high.
I'm saying very high. So it's like trying to create a space to where like it's affordable, but it's like for everybody. Like we can rock out with any genre inside the, you know what I'm saying? So it's like engineers pretty good on any genre.
Yeah.
And podcast spaces for any type of content. TikTok, Instagram,
that's
reels,
good, yeah.
Movies, you know what I'm saying, whatever. So we kind of hit a rough patch of like, do we want to keep it going or do we want to close it? And so we just sent out a cry for help. Just basically like, man, I'm at this crossroads.
I saw that, yeah.
Like, what do I do? Like, who can help? What, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, what's the options?
I like that, man.
And so, just being vulnerable, like, man, I think a lot of times we don't be communicating. It's like, man, you this, you that, whatever. But it's like, man, at the end of the day, like,
We all need help
We
sometimes.
We all need help, most definitely.
Yeah,
We all need help.
because the male ego would make us walk around with chest poked out. I don't need no help from nobody,
Yeah, for
man.
sure.
And I ain't gonna lie, when I read that, I was like, damn, that is a vulnerable. You know what I mean? That's a
Yeah.
vulnerable post, man. But
Yeah.
it's good. We're definitely glad that it didn't.
Yeah, most
close
definitely.
down.
Because I wanna say something. We happy that it's. Oh, my bad. Boop.
You good.
I want to ask you this. When you talk about having, like, I gotta shut these 2 stores down, starting over in business is not a failure, right?
Nah, it's a lesson.
Talk to these people about that lesson.
Yeah,
though.
yeah,
Like I want you to make sure that you let these people know, because some people can start a business, right? And fail at it.
Yeah.
And not fail at it, but gotta start over, and they feel like they starting over is failing, so they'll automatically quit.
Yeah.
It's no more motivation. There's no more. I'm not inspired by this anymore, because I feel like I supposed to make $1 million. I didn't. I had to go back. You right? Take us. Yeah, I had to regroup. Take us through the mind frame of you had, because that didn't stop you.
Yeah. Like I said, man, it's a lesson. Like you said, you lose your business, you close your business, whatever happened with the business, and then you try and restart another one. You don't realize you already 50% ahead of the next person, because you know what not to do for the next business.
Yeah,
You
facts.
remember what you were supposed to do to build that business. All the things, you know what I'm saying? All the things that you know from that last business that failed, you got that in your pocket. You can figure out how to maneuver, miss all the pitfalls. So I think a lot of times we just look at it as failures, and we got to get that out of our head, because at the end of the day, it ain't a blueprint for it. You know what I'm saying? It's not like we got $1 million in our pocket and we, you know what I'm saying, able to make it happen. We literally rubbing, you know what I'm saying, quarters together.
For sure.
You know what I'm saying? To make a dollar.
Yeah.
And so, like, at the end
It's
of
a
the day,
marathon,
yeah,
right?
it's a marathon.
It's a marathon.
It's not a sprint, it's a marathon, seriously. And so you just got to keep building. You just got to keep going. I think the lessons that I learned from those was so many lessons that I know for the next business, so I can be able to kind of give to the next person that's trying to do what I did. And so, like, that's why I'm here for.
Nah, I love that. So we definitely finna get to the Nashville Black Market. You
Most
know what
definitely.
I mean? That we know that's making moves, but I'm looking here and I see you got a you have a entrepreneur summit coming up in February, man.
most
No
definitely.
gatekeeping, man.
Yeah.
What is that about, man? Tell the people what that's about.
Yeah, most definitely. So I'm speaking on this summit. I'm one of the keynote speakers. They got Dan McGee. I think they got
Shout out Danielle.
Yo-Yo.
I see Martika Lee.
Martika Lee. Yeah, they got a few more people. They just put out a new flyer, so that's why.
Okay, yeah, man. Yeah, don't judge. They just put out the new flyer.
That's all right.
But yeah, most definitely. So it's gonna be good, man. I get to tell my story. Get about 15 minutes of, you know what I'm saying?
Okay,
my personal
cool.
story, what I did and how
Tell
I
that boy
built
make
these
big
brands.
moves.
Man.
How
hey,
did
look,
that come about? Who reached out to who?
I actually went to church with Martika.
Okay.
And so, like, we've been knowing each other since a kid, and she just basically reached out, just like, hey, I'm about to do the summit. Like, I've been wanting to do summits. I've been actually trying to build my portfolio with personal speaking, and you know what I'm saying, just going to these conferences, going to different places,
I can
and
see
telling my story.
I can most definitely
so,
see
like,
you excel in that.
Man, just trying to get better at it. And so, like, working with somebody that I know is just like, it's easy. Like,
Yeah,
you know,
for
it's a
sure.
layup. Let's do it. And so, just kind of trying to put some seeds in the ground, see how it come up. Because, man,
You a hustler, homie.
You know what I mean?
You a hustler. That shit gonna grow.
Sure.
And speaking on seeds in the ground, man, let's get to it, man. Nashville Black Market, man.
Sure.
I mean, how did that start? Who's involved with you on that project? And tell the people what it is, bro.
Yeah, most definitely, man. What was it? 2017. Me and my business partner, Javon Jones, we started this business basically in desperation.
Okay.
We both had clothing brands at the time. This is when I had Cashville, et cetera. This is when I first, kind of came on the map. And I wanted a store. I wanted a storefront. I wanted a place where people can come to, they can connect, the hub, you know what I'm saying, for culture.
Yeah.
Kind of like what I had,
What you was dealing with,
I was doing. So,
Yeah.
not too long ago, so it kind of came to fruition. But we wanted a space. We wanted a place to, like, create that. And we couldn't afford rent. Nashville rent was extremely high, just as much as it is today.
Mhm.
Like, high back then, it was like, man, ain't no point in trying to do this.
Yeah.
So we kind of came up with this idea. We've been seeing these ideas of like pop-up shops in different cities.
Yeah.
And so it was like, man, let's create a pop-up shop. What if we create a pop-up shop for Black-owned businesses? Ain't no telling how many other businesses going through the same thing that we going through. So like, let's put our brand together, use our influence and bring together some more brands and put them in the same room. And so, man, that first event, we did it. 15 businesses, bad contract. Had to go get my grandmama vacuum cleaner and clean the whole space up that same morning before it started. The dude changed the price on us that morning while I talked to you about paperwork.
Yeah.
The business owners was eyeballing us like, man, you sure this gonna work? We was right there in front of Dodge City, right there next to City Trends.
Oh, yeah.
So, 2 food trucks, 1,000 people showed up. And like from that day, we was like, man, I think we got something. I think this is gonna be something that's gonna like, you know what I'm saying? So from community center to church to a parking lot to a residency at the farmer's market to doing the fairgrounds, the traveling to Chattanooga, Huntsville. Like it's you know what I'm saying? It's growing.
It's just growing. It's growing inch by inch.
Yes, sir.
I like that. I like that. So I guess when is the next one?
February 8th and the 9th, Super Bowl weekend.
Yeah,
we got the expo,
that,
we got the fairgrounds, and then we kick back off in March for First Fridays, and that's all the way to November, every First Friday.
So when you step back, you and your co-founder, your business partner, right? What's his name? Javon Jones.
Yep.
When y'all step back and was like, we got something.
Yeah.
Because now you guys can connect with people that look like us that's having the same story and the same pitfalls or just motivation.
Yeah.
Because now I go to the Black Expo and I see people that's selling other things. I'm networking, right? How you feel? How both of y'all feel when y'all take a step back? Because I remember how we felt. We were like, damn, bro, we got something.
Man, it's emotional. It's an emotional feeling because you get to see businesses make their brick and mortar in less than 4 hours. You get to see family members put food on their table.
Yeah.
You get to see people enjoying themselves, dancing, having a good time, being their unapologetically self. It's amazing, bro. I ain't gonna lie. That 4 hours, really 6, 7, however much hours we prepare and plan, we get there before y'all.
Yeah.
But man, them hours go by so fast. It's like you trying to enjoy it and be in the moment, but it'll be working.
Yeah.
And so it's like to be able to kind of see it and be like, wow, this is, something. It's like, you kind of feel it, and it's emotional for sure. It definitely feel good just to be able to kind of do it and just.
And seeing other people smile, right?
Yeah.
I want to ask you this. What's the most unique business that you've seen come to the Black Expo?
Man.
Like you're like, dang.
Oh my gosh. It's been
I know it's probably plenty of them, right?
Yeah, it's a girl with some reptiles. It's called Reptile Girl, World of Reptile Girl. And she come with a bus full of reptiles. I done seen, we done had some crazy businesses come through. They got the beard oil. I still think that's amazing. They got beard oil. That ain't, it ain't too much. I done seen the shoe shining people.
Yeah.
I done seen somebody make carved wood paintings. I done seen, I'm trying to think, leather wallets.
Yeah.
They make them from scratch.
Just real hustlers.
That's what I'm finna say.
I bet that's hard though to see a leather wallet made from scratch though. I bet.
Oh shit! Right, like right there.
Yeah.
Damn.
I bet I would want to see
jewelry,
that.
where they put the jewelry on your ankle and they do the, you know what I'm saying?
Damn.
Tattoo artists. I done seen, it's been some unique businesses for sure. And like, man, we had we had something else. I'm trying to think, man. It just was amazing, bro. It do amaze me to just see people. I'd be like, man, I wish I would came up with that idea.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. How far when you get to, because I'm pretty sure you walk around and you meet people, right?
Yeah.
What's the farthest somebody came?
Man, Chicago.
Yeah.
People be coming from.
Man, look how y'all
from
word
Canada,
get out, bro.
Canada's dope.
Dope.
Canada,
Hell
yeah,
yeah. He
like-
loves Canada.
yeah, from Kentucky.
He gonna leave me, bro.
Alabama,
for
he gonna go to
bro.
Canada,
Yeah,
bro.
he
Free
gonna
health
leave me.
insurance.
Yeah, he gonna leave me.
Toronto is popping.
We gonna do virtual shit. I'm like, bro, this ain't the same.
Toronto is definitely popping. Now, when y'all get these vendors and businesses, like, do you and your business partner vet these businesses, or do y'all have a team that does that?
Yeah, we got a team to do it. We got a team. Shout out to the team. Shout out to
So
our
it's a
staff.
process.
Yeah, it's
So-
a process, most
So
definitely.
you
It's something
can't
we
you
done
can't
learned.
sell cocaine at
Nah,
the
you can't
just
sell
ask
cocaine.
it. Just ain't
Nah,
that.
we done had somebody. Nah,
No, cause hey, I should put the bricks right here.
right
Ain't
here.
nobody
Ain't
gonna
nobody
know.
gonna know.
Hey, people just coming in, bro. That's some shit I would have tried to tell you. Like, bro,
Hey,
God
we
damn,
had
bro.
some folks come with some ideas.
Yeah.
Nah, bro, you
Yeah.
can't do that.
Nah,
bro. You can't do that. The hookah vendors, they be trying to set up like I like the hookah vendors. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? It's different than somebody selling cocaine.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like hookah vendors, it be funny because it's like, yeah, we're just selling the hookah.
Yeah.
But then they fire that bad boy up in the middle of the thing.
Oh,
They be
yeah,
like, bro,
yeah,
like,
yeah.
this ain't, you know what I'm
That
saying?
ain't hookah, man.
Y'all got music in the background. I already
DJs,
know that.
Yeah, we got DJs, we got
Yeah.
performers. Last year we had Swag Surf, we had we had Sammy, we had Collie Park, we had Willie Jones, we had a few other people, man.
This
It's just
shit
the
big,
list.
bro.
Yeah, I think we had Lotus, I think we had Bree,
There you go.
we
Yeah.
had Tissue, Choir, Brassfield. Like it's been a.
I'm gonna have to pull up, man. We
Yeah,
gonna have
yeah.
to pull up VIP.
Yeah.
We're gonna have to pull
I
up.
got you. We put y'all behind the stage.
And I can tell when y'all
he
having
coming.
it.
Don't listen, bro. I'm gonna tell you something right
Yeah,
there.
yeah. I'm
Don't tell him. Listen,
Nah.
bro. He coming.
Nah, cause a lot
love that
of
shit.
a lot of my female friends was asking me to come. I
Yeah,
just
say,
never
man,
I
call
never
out.
really took them up on their offer, but I can tell when y'all got an event, cause whatever day the event is on,
Yeah.
it's all that's on my timeline.
Oh, most definitely.
That's all
Oh,
that's
most
on my
definitely,
timeline.
bro.
I'm texting everybody, hey girl, what you doing? She like, I'm going to the Nashville Black Market.
Most
Yeah,
definitely.
You know what we
I
doing.
met you. I met you one time with You Can't Sit With Us. One time they had something. And that's when I met you, bro. And listen, soon as I met you and we just chopped it up for that 5 minutes, I told him, I said, man, we're gonna have to get him, man. I know it. And that been a minute ago.
A minute.
That been
They
over
just
a
reached
year.
out again
Yeah,
too.
that-
That's a full circle right
Yeah,
there.
that been a long time, man. Listen,
dope.
the things that you doing for the community, the city,
So dope.
is dope, bro.
Appreciate it, bro.
Your age, for me, I was already a felon and I was already on my way to prison.
Yeah.
Yeah. So seeing guys like you at your age bracket, 31 years old, and being an impactful person for this city and creating opportunities, motivation, inspiration, jobs too, bro.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Appreciate it.
That right there says a lot, man. That right there says that we need more people like you, because that shit dope, bro.
Appreciate it.
And I would just want to run through, because I'm on your website.
Yeah.
What you find?
CarlosPartee.com. Y'all
Yeah.
go check my brother out. You know what I mean? All these brands, man,
Yeah,
that you done
yeah.
partnered with or worked with or been featured on, man. So when I read some of these names, what come to your mind? When you hear names like NASCAR, PBS, the Tennessean, Belmont College, you know what I mean? The NMAAM, you know what I mean? Nashville Black Chamber of Commerce. When you hear these names, and just to know that you worked
Congratulations, too.
and been on these
Appreciate it,
platforms, man, what comes to your mind when you hear these names?
Man, it's amazing, man. You don't really think about it when you in it.
Yeah.
You working, you know.
Work your ass out.
You don't really get a chance to relish it, and it's one of them things where you like, man, I gotta keep going, because it's like I personally, I still feel like I ain't where I want to be.
Yeah, for
And
sure.
So it's like, you know, but at the end of the day, man, some people be telling me all the time, like, man, you can't think about that. You gotta be grateful for where you are and where you at, man. It's a lot of people that ain't, you know, there.
Yeah,
So
for
it's
sure.
like you gotta enjoy it, you know what I'm saying, while you can. And so that's honestly what I've been trying to do, is just enjoy it while I can, and just keep my head up and keep moving towards, so we can open the door for the next person. You know
For
what I'm
sure,
saying?
man.
That's always my problem.
Yeah.
Is reflecting on what we've done, because I'm always saying how we can get better.
Yep.
How we
Yep.
can make this
Same,
better. How
same.
can we make
For
this
sure.
bigger
Yeah.
and better?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I think that the one time I can remember doing it was at the end of 2024.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? When I had somebody call my phone and was just like, bro, scroll down your YouTube page from this year. Scroll down your Instagram this year, and you can kind of see your accomplishments. You know what I mean? They was even telling me, hey, go to our text thread that we got and just scroll. And look how you was talking in February, and look how you was talking in November. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So it is important to reflect from time to time. I know that's something I need to do more.
Yeah.
I may only do it once a year. I'll wait till next December and be like, damn, we did accomplish some shit.
Yeah.
We did accomplish some shit, instead of calling him fussing about how we can make make it bigger and better. I like
It's
that.
crazy. You got to go to your soul. I do it all the time. Somebody asked me when I did something, how you did it, or what you did. I had to go through my social and get to look, and that's really why I created my website. I was just like, man, I'm tired of having to go through my socials just to see what I accomplished. Because I don't, like you said, you don't think about it. You just constantly going to the next thing.
Not a selfish person don't think about it.
Yep.
Yeah, like a lot of other people put themselves in. That's crazy too, man, because you got a lot of people that have the same kind of mind frame as you, but not the heart as you. Because some people can be selfish and they'll boast about those accomplishments one by one. When you be like, God dang, man, I already know about them. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And some people like you got to say, really, man, I'm just going with the moment. Like I'm not even really in tune with the names. I'm just going with the momentum that I have because I'm trying to share something with the world. That's deep, bro. That's something that we always talk about, man. For sure.
And I know you only 31, man, but come on, man. 31, serial entrepreneur out here getting that paper, that yaper.
Inbox going, bleep, 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 bleep.
So come on, man. Talk to me, man. You married, you dating, you just smashing out here or what? What you doing, Carlos?
Chill. I'm married, man.
You married? Okay, all right. I threw married in there. Guys.
Yeah.
Sorry, wifey. Sorry, wifey.
The messy one.
I'm sorry, wifey.
He the messy one.
I said, wifey, when you hear this, I said married. I
I heard you just threw me off.
How long you been married, bro?
Man, 2 years.
2 years, okay. 29 years old?
About to be 2 years.
Okay, 29 for the got married.
Damn, okay. There you go. He knew what he wanted. He snatched wifey up quick.
That's what's up,
man. You wasn't finna let none of these knuckleheads get wifey. I understand that, bro.
So let me ask you this. How do a person balance being an entrepreneur and having a family?
Man.
Because you moving your feet, Jack. That's what they say. Yeah, you moving your feet, though.
Jack.
That's what they say.
That's from the 70s.
Yeah, I know. Jack.
Jack is from the 70s.
But answer that, though. Like, how do you balance yourself from being an entrepreneur and having a family?
Man, it's a balance you got to always work on. Because, man, at the end of the day, like, just saying in a relationship, you're going to end up giving something a little bit more than the other. And so it's like you got to realize and understand, and you got to also respect your partner. You know what I'm saying? In the midst of it too, because like at the end of the day, you can get caught up. It's like today I had 2 podcasts back to back.
Okay, there we go.
A gig earlier, like I've been constantly moving, but we made time. We went to a Vanderbilt game.
You know what
I'm saying? So it's like we made time for each other, but in between that time, I still had to go and handle business.
Yeah, most definitely.
And so it's like it's different when you are like full time and you like working with somebody and you like you know you gotta set time. But as an entrepreneur, it's like you gotta communicate. Communication is the key into every relationship. So it's like, man, at the end of the day, I ain't gonna say I'm perfect at it because I'm still learning. I'm still trying to figure it out. And so it's like I don't have kids at the moment, so it's like when that come into play, that's gonna be a whole nother factor.
I'm telling you, I just had my first one, bro. Let me tell you something. Yeah, so me doing podcasts, entrepreneur, working, and everything else, most definitely you gotta have that partner with you that believe in you also.
Yep. Got
who's not selfish with time.
Yep.
And you just gotta have that because you sometimes you gotta have that person who just believe.
Yeah.
Yep. Like I believe in everything he doing. I know he got us, and I know this is for the better.
Yeah, most definitely.
I want to ask you this now. Me, I'm a single brother, right?
Okay,
but I plan to be. That's kind of crazy. That's kind of crazy. You answered the question before I asked it, but I plan on being married, man. Like, what is something that you would tell me to focus on, or that's important when you're looking for a girlfriend that could possibly be a wife one day?
Put me on spot like I'm Dr. Phil or something.
What works for you?
Man, it's really what works for you.
Yeah, what works for you.
That's honestly what it is what works for you. You gotta know yourself. You gotta know what you're looking for and what you know what I'm saying, invited into your life. And sometimes it takes some time. It might be right in your face. You might not even know it. You might have
don't say that because she listening right now. Don't you ever say
I
that.
told him.
Yeah, we gonna cut that out. Yeah, Taylor, we gonna cut that out, brother. I like that. I like that, bro. I like that, man. And
there's a lot of women that come to the Black Expo. Not for me. Not for me. That's for my partner.
Asking for a friend.
No, I'm asking for my partner.
I mean.
You gonna
Don't
be
get in
back
trouble.
there.
Don't get in
No, I was
trouble,
just gonna say a lot of businesses are. A lot of women support
That's what I'm
businesses
finna say,
a lot.
yeah.
They
Like
spending
at the
money.
end of the day, a lot of my businesses and like demographics is women.
Yeah.
And so like they spend they're there.
Yeah.
They come in, they spend their bag, they doing the things that matters to them. And so if you trying to get into somebody's life, don't come in there messing up somebody's life.
Yeah,
Thank you, man.
That's
Like,
what I'm nervous about.
Yeah. They about it,
They
man.
about
Shout
their
out to all
business.
the customers, shout out to all the
For
vendors
sure,
that come
man.
to the Nashville Black Market, especially all the women that come. Like they literally keep it moving and keep it going and growing. Seriously, man. I love the sisters. They be putting on.
They're the
so.
backbone of the
Nah, for
community,
sure.
man.
Most
For
definitely.
sure.
I got something that I want to ask before I go. Very important question because I seen something that you was talking about. I want to ask you this, just in your opinion.
Yeah.
Why is black businesses underfunded?
Man, you know why.
No, but I want you because there's other people out here that can listen that I don't have it all like that, and you might have some insight on it more than I do.
Yeah.
And I want like for you to share with our audience. Why do you feel like black businesses are underfunded when we are the ones that treat our businesses like,
We man, and this is no diss to like my counterparts or my allies or whatever. But man, we create some we out of nothing. Think about it.
Mhm.
You can go back to slavery. When we were given scraps, we made soul food.
most definitely.
Think about it. When we didn't have segregation, we created our own schools, our own this, our
Most
own that
definitely.
out of
Ooh,
what
powerful.
was left
Off
of
of
you know what I'm saying?
necessity.
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly. And so imagine businesses being able to thrive. We're literally we made TikTok, we made Instagram, we make all these
Most definitely.
businesses. You know what I'm saying? They got a business you can go and support us on social media called Fanbase,
Yeah.
or you can go and make your own money with a black man.
Mm-hmm.
But at the end of the day, we create and we give these brands power. We give a lot of people power and not realize that we don't have any ownership in it.
Mm-hmm.
And so like we're underfunded, and it's just quite simple. Businesses are underfunded. Black businesses are underfunded. Minority-owned businesses are underfunded, and it's been going on.
Yeah,
for centuries.
because
It's
we
like-
got Tommy Hilfiger rich,
Yeah,
we get
yeah.
Louis Vuitton rich. I mean,
Yeah.
I hate to say these names, but I understand.
But then
most
we'll
definitely
be
what you're saying.
underfunded. Like I know he might got a bad rap on his name right now, but Kanye, when Kanye was like, yeah, but it ain't Ralph though.
Yeah.
Kanye is saying like, bro,
Yeah.
I am walking in these doors, and when you get to a certain spot, they say, nah,
Yeah,
you can't really get no higher. They putting the ceiling on it in a sense, bro.
Yeah, most definitely.
Yeah.
It's like that.
Yeah.
It's
It's
different.
America,
man.
Jack.
Yeah, exactly.
It's
I
America,
seen a
Jack.
scene out of what was that Landman, and they were talking about how like you can't. The system is in motion. Like you got to keep constantly feeding it. You can't take a screw out of the system and
because it won't. Yeah,
it's
most
just going. You know what I'm
definitely.
saying? So it's like you gotta find a way to get in, and it's hurtful to say, but you have to find a way to get in. You gotta figure out a way. You gotta kick down the door, let other people in, put your foot in, slide it in. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, we just underfunded, bro, and it's quite simple. And
Yeah,
it's
it
so
is.
many different ways that we can kind of talk about it from back in the day to where it starts till now. But a lot of the things I can tell you to do if you still are underfunded is like you don't gotta be. Get your resources, get your knowledge, find out how to get the
Yeah,
right
that's what I'm
papers,
talking. Yeah,
find out how to get, you know what I'm saying, do good business. You know what I'm saying? They
Most
got all
definitely.
these different programs and organizations that you can learn from, even though, we're losing DEI and stuff like that, but that don't stop you from going and getting your bag. Figure
Nah,
out
for
your
sure.
business, figure out your plan, and get to it. Because at the end of the day, it's out there for the taking. This is the land of the free. It's
That's
America.
it.
We
That's
got to
a
figure
fact.
out how
Just
to
get on
you know
your
what I'm saying?
grind and
Go
get it.
There's
It's
enough
out
money
there.
for everybody, right?
Yeah,
That's what we
that's
always
what they say. That's what
There's
they
enough
say.
money for
That's what they
everybody,
say.
man. Like, no, if you ain't got nothing else, man, I would just want to.
yes. Well, I don't have anything
Okay.
else. I'm just happy that he
Yeah,
came.
this was dope, bro.
It's a dope interview, bro. I love
y'all.
this. This is what we needed, man.
And
We
I
most
and I
needed
definitely
this.
want you to know the door is always open, bro.
most
Shit,
definitely.
whenever
Who you listening to?
Who I'm listening
Nashville
to?
artist. As a
artist.
Nashville artist, who your top 5? I'm sorry.
put him on the spot.
Man, he did put me on the spot like that, man. Quiz. I'm listening to Quiz. I
Quiz
got about
hard.
6 or 7 unreleased songs with Quiz right now.
Quez hard.
And man, they hot, man. They
He
hard.
don't even know
man.
I know he hard.
Yeah, he hard, bro.
But he hard though.
bro.
I had to take a listen
He
to
hard,
him.
man. I'm rocking with Quiz. Man, you know, Lito got going. I'm always gonna throw Lito in there.
Absolutely.
I'm always rocking with Brody.
Man, what's Lito's song he just dropped, bro, with him and
I ain't
band
going.
play?
Going back, I ain't going something like that.
Yeah, I saw that.
man,
I saw
listen,
that.
I-
The video.
Man,
yeah.
man, I don't want to put bro business out there, but he got some bro. Him and bro got some bangers.
I'm telling you right now,
Hey,
bro.
Lito, you
Yeah.
got some bangers that ain't sent to me. What you doing?
Hey,
Come on
man,
He got
you don't
some
rap no
bangers,
more.
He
Come
got some
on, man.
bangers.
Hey, when I heard that, bro, I was like, hey, Lito did a freestyle at your spot.
Yeah. We did the 615 freestyle.
That's
yeah,
when I
yeah,
knew.
yeah,
Listen,
yeah,
bro,
yeah.
I was like, okay, Lito back in his bag.
Yeah, he back.
Not that he ain't. Well, he wasn't in his
Nah,
bag.
he ain't. Yeah, he just. I mean,
But now he
bro
in that.
different,
He in
man.
that.
He a
Yo,
good dude, man. So,
I said, God damn, man, I done played it so much. My girl like, God dang, baby, she know the words now.
Yeah.
She know the
I
words.
did it too. I was in it, so I get.
Yeah, I'm like,
Hey, you see that boy, baby? Yeah. Man, I'm gonna go ahead and put. Man, I've been rocking with Cuz for a minute. Mimi the Goat. I rock with Mimi the
Yeah.
Goat.
Okay,
man.
he
She
like
listen
Mimi
to-
Goat. He fuck with Mimi the Goat.
It's family right there for sure. I rock with her. She got some dope stuff. I'm gonna rock with man. Tim Jen, I like Tim Jen too.
Tim hard.
And then I'm gonna
Tim
go
Jen
with
hard.
I'm gonna go, man, he done won me over. Man, he done won me over. I'm gonna go with Top, man.
Big Top,
Yeah,
Top,
bro.
man. I've been hearing this song here, man, seeing
Big
this
Top done made the
progression,
city
man,
smile,
dude,
man.
man.
He done put. He
Getting
made
better.
the city
Getting
smile.
better.
He
and
getting
it's-
better.
it's-
The
it
grind
sound-
is impeccable.
Yeah,
Yeah,
most
man.
definitely. You can hear it too, and you can
Yeah.
see. You know what I'm saying? You can see
Yeah.
it, and it's like the song's getting better. Like I mean, there's
Yeah.
so many other people like the folk. I like Folk Quan. I like what he doing.
Okay.
Brian Brown. Who else?
See,
man?
my top 5 is really a top 20. I ain't gonna lie.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah,
I
that's
got
mine.
because
I got
all
20
of them,
I got 20
know,
people that I love.
I talk to them all the time. We grew up together, so a lot of people. I like the L. I don't know how to pronounce the name, but the L Nabi on Instagram. I show y'all him.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like him. What he doing?
It's a new kid named Grant J.
Grant J. I ain't heard of Grant J.
Man, he got a song called Drowning.
Yeah, hard.
Hard.
Yeah, you got
Grant J music.
man. Grant J. Holla at us, man. That's what we trying to do. We trying to build something here. In
Man,
Nashville.
I gotta. Oh
Yeah.
God.
We got to. It's up to us now. You know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? Put it out there to the world.
Cruise Control Radio
Yeah.
and Al 6.
Yeah.
They give me the new era. Lil Bree too. Lil Bree.
Mhm.
Lil Bree just gave me
Bree,
the
yeah.
new era of the R&B and the ladies.
Yeah.
I think they got a show coming up also.
Oh yeah.
And he
yeah.
giving me
Butterfly,
and he,
something like that.
Yes,
yeah,
and
yeah,
he,
yeah.
hey, look,
Yeah.
all of those sisters. I'm like, damn, everybody good.
Yeah.
That like Al 6, Cruise Control, they give me that new raw content of
Yeah.
music that I know you guys are looking for.
Yeah.
Cause I be like, damn, man, because I got Quells. When I first heard him, I'm like, damn, he nasty.
Mm-hmm.
And just keep listening to Tim Jen. Dola White told us to listen to Tim Jen.
Yep.
This guy already probably was listening to him.
Yep.
Yeah.
But when
I've
Dola
been
White,
knowing Tim for a minute.
when Dola White put me on him, I'm like, man, Nashville actually, like, you on the radio.
Yeah.
Where do you feel, where is hip hop for Nashville right now? Because where everybody's getting signed, I'm seeing people kind of getting a little like, man, they skipping over Nashville. But
Yeah.
it's talent here.
It is talent.
What do you see, and what do you feel like, in your opinion? Last question. What do you feel like, in your opinion, that can get Nashville over that hump where we can be
The
one
next
of the cities?
Atlanta,
Yeah.
Houston, have I run?
Man, we gotta spend our money on the right things. Putting it into
Okay.
like we gotta put our money where our mouth
So don't
is,
buy. So
man.
don't buy a chain yet. I need to crap.
Man, we need
Do
to
my
see
music
some
first.
videos. We need you to focus
There we
on
go.
that engineer.
The visual.
We need the visuals. We need all like.
There's somebody else
At the
that
end of
said
the
that,
day,
bro.
we ain't like, man. You gotta think about it. As far as like video, movie concept wise, the biggest thing we got is loyalty and respect. We gonna have to move, mixers, movers, the look, the people who came, what I'm saying? I know all the underground movies, you know what I'm saying, Tubies and all that. But as far as like the biggest platform for visual wise, well, you got loyalty, respect, Buck, and Lito. You can't really look at Nashville from a perspective of like culture visually wise. And so it's like, what are we giving, you know what I'm saying, the visual wise? And I ain't talking about the people that's doing viral, the Stains, the Skis.
Yeah.
Like, what is Nashville putting on visual wise?
I feel so like, what's our signature?
Yeah,
like,
even the signature part is like, we just got to keep putting out shit. Like we can't wait every 2-3 years to put something out. Like you ain't D'Angelo. You know what I'm saying? Like we gotta keep being consistent. I think that's what we seeing with this new wave and new era of artists. They being consistent. They understand what other artists are doing in Detroit, Memphis, Chicago. You know what I'm saying? They seeing they being consistent. They putting it in their face and they doing 2 or 3 videos and one day they going to the studio twice a day. You know what I'm saying? It's like they putting in the work. Yeah, and it's like at the time it's like you just had to be good. Now it's a time where it's like you gotta be good, you gotta have money, you gotta be able to stay and be able to kind of compete.
Sure. Yeah.
And so I think that's the biggest thing is like when it comes to this content, just like y'all know, y'all put y'all money where your mouth is when it comes to content and doing what you're doing. So if you don't, you gonna be waiting. You gonna be trying to get to where you at.
It's 30 podcasts every day I wake up. That's why I say content.
Yep.
We gotta constantly shoot.
Constantly.
You right though, bro, because that's how I look at. I think our city at times, some rappers feel like they don't need a good engineer.
Yeah.
I think a lot of rappers feel like they can just get 3 of their homeboys, get 5,000 in ones, and that go a video.
Airbnb.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Like it's not no more thought into it. But as you said, it's not consistency also.
Yeah.
Because man, you know what's crazy? Somebody can get 1,000 views, man. They'll stop rapping. There's a stop rapping right there because you want them on the show, then somebody booked them in Columbia, and then 2 girls saying they the best thing in the world. And said, they'll stop right there, bro. And then they'll say, man, I ain't dropping for another 8 months. Yeah. And then at part of that 8 months, 5,000 rappers done came out, and I forgot your buzz, man. Y'all already know. Lo, tell them where they can find you at, bro.
Man, you can find me on Instagram. I am _Loso. You can find the Nashville Black Market, Cashville, etc., or Cashville _ etc. on Twitter. www.carlospartee.com if you want to book me or you want to get some consultation. Yeah, holla at your boy, man. I'm here.
Nah, we appreciate this,
for
bro.
A good time, not a long time.
There you go. Sure. There you go. And we appreciate you, man. Like I said earlier, you always welcome. The door is always open for you, my bro.
Most definitely they always is. And y'all already know how we gonna end this, man. Listen, this was a very powerful, impactful conversation.
Yes, sir.
You already know what I'm finna say, man. 2 things, man. Get money, stay true, get money.
And listen to me, people. If nobody told you today that they love you, let me be the very first person to tell you that I love you, man. Peace.